Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Foremost, thank you for being here and supporting the Carrollton Festival races. This is our 10th.
Come on, stand up. I don't know.
Well, the Carrollton Festival of Races is winding down, and with us are the founder and race director, Craig Douglas, on my far left, and in the middle here is Jim Shank, who's on the board of the Carrollton Educational Foundation, who gets some of the results of the money that's raised during the race. What a great day. Craig, let's, well, Jim, you talk first.
It was a great race today. Thanks to all the runners. This is just a wonderful event, and we're glad you came today.
And Craig, things look like the numbers are up and people really like the new course.
Yes, I think the improvements in the course really were well received, and my thanks to Michigan Runner and to you and Art for the suggestions you've made in terms of maybe ways to recalibrate how we go about it, and it's really paid off. And thanks to all the people here in the region and in the greater running community. We had a couple that came from Denmark. We had people from San Diego, California, from really all over. And it's the internet, and it's that close-knit runners community, whether it's the 50-state group or the Marathon Maniacs now that have sprung up. All the networking back and forth is all paid off to the betterment of our event. So we're very humbly grateful for it.
This has been a wonderful day for everybody, and we sincerely thank everybody from the foundation.
Jim, can you talk a little bit about some of the things that the foundation does?
Most of our money goes right back into the community to provide scholarships for students, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for them to get to college with some of these funds.
Wow. So you have a great community here, and it's fun to see everybody turn out, and the kids at the water stations were having a blast.
Yes, they were. And it's fun to see our kids, involved. And I think that's going to, by osmosis, get them involved in future years.
Yeah, and I saw quite a few people saying, I can run that. So.
Exactly. And I think there were several first-time marathoners, and I know for a fact there were several first-time runners. One lady came up to me and said, I haven't done a race in 30 years. And she did today in Carrollton. That's cool.
Yeah. And let's see, it was the 20K winners, the two women, ran in high school, and they had not run a race all through college. They picked their first race to be a 20K.
Wow. I was long into my jogging before I tried a 20K.
No.
Long.
I was surprised. But anyway, you have a lot of great stories here. Congratulations, and thank you for talking with us.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. We have here one of the folks who's been involved with the Carrollton Festival of Races since the beginning. You're the leader of the pack.
I'm the leader of the pack.
And what's your name?
Ron Netkowski.
And Ron, you were on the lead bike this morning, so you know the course as well as anybody, right?
Yep, I rode it 3-4 times before today too. So.
And the race has changed a little bit this year. Can you tell people a little bit how that change has worked?
Well, it used to be 8 times around on the same course for the marathon. Now at least they only have to do a course 3 times around, so which makes it much easier for them. And it's a little bit different scenery and views at the Zilwaukee Bridge. So.
Well, that's pretty cool. I've never seen it from beneath. I've only seen it from above.
You've seen it from the top. Well, they see it from the bottom twice, so it works out well.
What are some of the things you have to think about when you're on the lead bike?
Well, usually where we cross traffic, there's a couple of major and the exits to the expressway also. Some people don't like to move over, and I caught couple of them this morning. Stubborn people, so stubborn drivers. Oh, yeah. So.
Oh, there are always a few of us, aren't there?
Yes.
So the race itself is a fundraiser for a number of things, and especially the foundation for the Carrollton School District. Is that right?
Carrollton Education Foundation and the East Side Soup Kitchen is the two major beneficiaries of the race. So.
And the race has really grown over the years too, hasn't it?
Craig had mentioned that back 10 years ago there were 10 marathoners, and this year I guess there's 70 or 80 of them, so it has grown.
And the 5 and 10K I think might be a little bigger too.
Yeah, there's about 300 now in it, so
it's just worked out well for the recipients of the funds, I think.
I think they've grown with it, so yeah.
So what brings you back to help out with the race every year?
Well, I was on the school board for 18 years, and so I got involved in it that way and needed volunteers, and I like to volunteer with the schools because I'm a former teacher, so you can never leave the teaching profession, so you're always a teacher.
Right, that's true.
So.
Well, fair enough, and besides, you got a little bit of a workout yourself this morning, huh?
Yep, that's the only way I do it, so.
Thank you for talking with us, Ron, and congratulations on a very successful race this year.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're here in Carrollton, Michigan, just at the beginning of the Carrollton Festival of Races Marathon, and we found a guy whose goal is to run all the marathons in Michigan. And your name is Joel Pennington, and where are you from?
Kalamazoo area.
And tell us a little bit about how you got the idea for this goal in the first place.
Well, one of our local club runners was running in the Munising Marathon yesterday up at Grand Island, and it had me start to investigate some of the area marathons and some of the opportunities with that, and I just became very interested in that as a very doable goal, and there are 12 of them, so it became an interesting challenge.
So how many have you done so far?
I've done, as of yesterday, 6.
Wow, and can you remember which ones?
Yeah, what I've done Grand Rapids on October 19th, and then did the Martian Marathon in April, and then did the one in Pinckney in April, and then did the Traverse City Marathon, and then most recently Charlevoix, and then yesterday Grand Island.
Whew, that's quite a chunk of marathons to bite off. Tell us what you noticed about a couple of those. What was, say, the most scenic course?
Probably the one I did yesterday, Grand Island. It's a beautiful place to go, yes.
And challenging. What's the most challenging course so far?
Pinckney. It's evil.
I did the half on that one, and yeah, you can. You got to watch your feet on that one. Did you fall on that one?
My goals on that one were not to fall, not to get injured, and to finish.
And it looks like you succeeded.
Yes, I did. Yes, yeah.
And so, is it the first time you've done this one?
Absolutely, yes. I've never done this one before.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what comes next after this?
I think the Fallsburg Marathon over in Lowell is the next one. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Beaver Island, which is the first time for Beaver Island, so that'll be a first time for that marathon. Yes.
Well, what an interesting challenge you've set for yourself, and it looks like you're going well so far, and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.